Peep this care package from my dad. Look at that. Damn. We got chicken breast, 99% lean ground turkey patties, chicken tenderloins over here just grilled, bags of lettuce and different chopped veggies for salad, stir fry veggies with a stir fry sauce over here, frozen veggies, egg beaters, egg whites, mustard, Mrs. Dash, gum, sweet potatoes. That's such an epic package. Shout out to my dad. Whoa. Alright guys, watching some Ogus. We'll pause you for a second, Ogus. Check out those Ogus Snapchat stories. They're pretty informative. But we have the turkey patties right here on top of the salad with the mustard. Looks pretty dope. And for carbs, we're doing the sweet potato. About 50 carb from sweet potato right there. And this is the pre-workout meal, fellas. There she is. Should fuel a good bench day. What's going on, guys? So I went into this workout mentally pretty prepared. You know, it was the first lift of this week after my off day. But physically, for whatever reason, it just wasn't there. Now, as you're going to see in the next clip, the gym did get a little crowded as I started out. The lacrosse team came in. And whenever a team comes into the gym at my school, they just sort of occupy the entire thing. And it's kind of distracting. And it can be kind of annoying if you're trying to work on different machines. And that's why you see me lift at the gym off campus a lot. And I'm not going to make an excuse and say, oh, I was weak as hell because the team came in. I'm just going to throw that in there as, you know, a little bit extra. It certainly doesn't put you in the best gym mood. But with that being said, maybe my cardio the past 2 days was depleting me a little bit more than it should have. And the diet just got to me this week. I did get under 180. So as you see, I was only able to hit 275 for 2 sets of doubles and then a single. But when this happens, you don't want to just stop benching and be like, oh, you know, fuck this workout. What you want to more so do is try to get in volume for that muscle, especially when you're dieting. Try to get in more volume with different sets of lower weight. Don't try to do the same weight. You're going to fail it. But try to keep getting in more volume, because if you just stop benching, then you're not going to be holding on to anything. You'll actually regress even more. So what I did was I dropped down to 225, and I did 2 sets of 8, I believe. I did one more set after the set you're seeing right now, and I wasn't hitting failure. I was kind of stopping about 1 rep short of failure, and obviously because I didn't have a spotter. But as you see, that's still, 23 reps of 225 over the course of 3 sets. Now, of course, you've seen me do 225 for 2 sets of 12 followed by a set of 11, and yeah, that's ideal, but it wasn't there today. So I decided to get as much as I could in the safest manner possible while being warm and, you know, not getting myself injured or anything, and then getting an extra volume just to hold on to not only my bench strength and my mass that I've built up, but to hold on to the form and kind of re-ingrain it in my head as I'm going through these movements. And the closed grip bench, what you're seeing now, 185 for, I believe, 8 reps total, is something that I think I need to start implementing more, and I really want to, not only because of how it assists my bench press, but it's just a great overall pressing movement, not only for your triceps. Jason Blaha talked about this a little bit. I know Jason gets hated on, but I listen to a lot of people because I think a lot of people have different points that you can pick up on and sort of take away from. I think it's important to keep an open mind. And he stated really, like, if you look at the range of motion on a closed grip press, it's a huge range of motion. You're pressing a lot longer for the total range than you are with necessarily like a wider grip. So for people with long arms, closed grip can be really great for just filling out the arms. And aside from that, I've stated this in the past, my triceps are said to be a strong point, but believe it or not, it's really just the long head of my tris that are big. The lateral head, aka the horseshoe portion, it doesn't really pop as much as I'd want it to. So the closed grip will help that. Excuse me, but yeah, all in all, this bench day, it didn't go as planned, but with that said, I'm happy with the volume I was able to get in. because I kind of salvaged, what I kind of made up for the lack of strength and the lack of achieving what I wanted to by just making sure that I got in a good amount of volume. And I'm confident that if I go about things correctly, I'll be able to keep all the mass on my chest and keep doing a good amount of volume. But getting into these deadlifts, I did touch and go, as you see, for 315. As you can imagine, wasn't really psyched up to deadlift after that bench session. But, I went after it anyway. So 315 for 5, I hit touch and go, except for the last rep, which was not a touch and go. And despite everything that I went through on bench, I was pretty happy with these deads. And this, believe it or not, was like an hour or so after that bench. Pretty long workout, and I didn't do like that much. I guess the rest periods just made that. So I ended up having my post-workout shake between my bench and deadlifts just because I was getting hungry and I was just feeling like I needed the fuel. So going about deadlifts, instead of going with a sort of progression scheme that I had planned out in the future, I decided to just do something similar to what I did last lift. And that's start out with a heavy weight, 315, try to get anywhere from 3 to 5 reps. I got 5. Yeah, it was touch and go, but like I said, I'm still happy with how it felt. 275, I think I got for the 8-7 range, and then 225, as usual, felt very smooth. Going to put this last clip in a little bit faster time for time's sake. But that was a lift, guys. I just hit calves, abs, and that's it for the rest of the workout. So enjoy the rest of the video, guys, and I'll check in with you later. I wasn't planning to vlog this meal, but to me it just looks so amazing that I figured I gotta show you guys. We got the turkey patties over here with the mustard, with the salad. Diet Pepsi on deck. Pepsi over Coke. Coke Zero over all of those. But I don't have Coke Zero, so whatever. Not grits, actually cream of rice right here. And it's plain, yes, just because I don't have anything to add, but I really don't care if it's plain. So, deal with it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Gonna enjoy this meal together right here. Comment, like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. Follow me on Instagram. All those little shameless plugs. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.